Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our October monthly readings. Welcome. This is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You can cross-watch if you're dealing with an Aries, you might get a message. But as always, just keep in mind these are general, so take what resonates as it resonates with you, disregard the rest. Don't force anything to fit. And information about private readings, should you want one, that's always in the description box below. This is the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot deck, and I'm also going to be using the Le Vampire Oracle. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't, and thank you so much if you have. Engagement really helps out the channel, keeps me motivated to keep doing this, and I really appreciate it. So thank you in advance for that. All right, let's see what's going on for Aries in October. Aries in October 2022. Current situation, the World. All right. The Challenge is the Two of Swords. Crowning you, the Lovers. In the Foundation, the Queen of Cups. In the past, the Star. In the near future, the Moon. What is happening? How you see yourself, the Ten of Wands. The Emperor in your environment coming in, the Fool in hopes and fears, well that makes sense, and the Ace of Cups in the outcome. Aries, what are you afraid of? The bottom of the deck we have the Four of Wands, matters to do with home, family, long-term commitments, new job, promotion, elevation of some sort, moving in together, taking something to the next level, marriage. Whatever's going on with the world in your current situation, some big cycle in your life is being wrapped up, and you're getting ready to embark upon a new path, a new cycle, a new level. Okay, this is graduation. It's like when you finish high school, right? You don't just go back and start over high school, right? It's done, it's finished. You have to move on now, whether you move on to college, job, university, whatever it is, it's done, it's wrapped up. You're on a new level and you have to just keep going. You can't go back, right? So this is what's happening, and I feel like this is what kind of terrifies you. It feels like you feel you're not ready for what is happening. Gemini had a similar message, so I don't know if you have Gemini in your chart or you're dealing with a Gemini, because in the past you have the Star. A wish has come true. This is getting the news you wanted, getting the opportunity you wanted, getting the offer you wanted, whatever this is for you. A long-held wish, a long-held dream, something that took a long time to manifest. It happened. It's here, right? With that Four of Wands. So that has set things in motion to wrapping up cycles in your life, so that you can start anew with whatever this star is for you, whatever this dream is for you. Your challenge, we have the Two of Swords. You're in your head about it. You're trying to stall. You're trying to keep everything as it is, right? The Two of Swords energy is impasse. Nothing changes. If you don't do anything, nothing changes. And I feel like that's your challenge. Because with that moth there, and even, you see the skull there, you're afraid of the change. You don't know what's going to happen. You wished for something and you got it. And it's like, be careful what you wish for, because you might get it. You wish for something, you got it, and it's almost like, I don't know what to do with it now, because I only made that wish convinced I would never get it, convinced it would never happen. It's like when you applied for a job that you were convinced you were never going to get because it's so, you're so not qualified for it. You know what I mean? And it's like, they're not even going to look at my CV. They're not even, and they offered you the job. And now you're like, oh my lands, what do I do with that? What do I do with that? I'm going to go in and I'm going to completely fail because I have no idea what I'm doing. You go out and, I don't know, you pour your heart out to someone and ask them out thinking they're never going to even give me a second look. And they go, yeah, sure. I want to spend time with you. I want to get to know you. And it's going very well. And there's feelings. And it's like, oh my God, what is happening? That's exactly what I'm saying. Queen of Cups in the Foundation. This could be surrounding a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But There's a lot of emotions with the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of emotions that are coming to the surface that you're trying not to look at, right? But it's in your mindset, it's in your reality, whether you look at it or not, with the Lovers on your mind, crowning you, whether you look at it or not, it's here, it's in your face, it's in your present, it's happening. This is the commitment, this is the contract, this is your choice. This is not even a choice at this point, right? Because you're choosing between the old and the new, but the old is done. You can't go back to the old. There's nothing more there. You know what I mean? So it's not really even a choice. In the near future, the moon. More confusion. Being very emotional about it. Fear, anxiety, fear of the unknown. But also with the moon, you can only take things one step at a time. You can only see one step in front of you in the energy of the moon. But you know what? You take that step and see what happens. And then you see what's going on. Okay, fine. Then you take another step. Before you know it, it will be daylight. You'll know exactly what's going on, where you're going, what you're doing. You'll be able to get your bearings. But you did not stay stuck. You did not miss an opportunity. Okay? Because you see this big, beautiful, clear, full moon there? That's also illumination. And it's like the Two of Swords energy. So in the near future, either you're speaking to someone, I don't know, this could be a spouse, a partner, a close friend, even a therapist, a counselor. You see how you have the moon in all these cards, and it's always full. And in the Lovers, again full. In the Ace of Cups, again full. In the Emperor, it's again full. Something has come full circle. It's here, it's ready, you are ready, and I feel like you might be talking to someone around mid-month and they're making you aware of that, they're helping you realize that. Because you're gaining some sort of clarity, some sort of an illumination here. In how you see yourself, we have the Ten of Wands. I'm not ready for this, this is too much, I can't do this, I can't handle this. But again, you see how you're drowning in emotion, you're drowning in that water. That fear in your environment coming in, what you don't see coming in. We have the Emperor, and this is your energy, Aries. So I don't know if this is a conversation with a figure of authority that just kind of helps you snap out of this. There's no emotion with the Emperor. The Emperor doesn't do emotion. He doesn't have time for emotion. Emotion is unreliable. He's all about the numbers, the facts, the budgets, the data. You know, you have to be very efficient in your communication with the Emperor because he doesn't have a lot of time and he doesn't like to have his time wasted. So it forces you to just get to the point. And I feel like you might have a conversation with a figure of authority and it kind of snaps you out of this fear and drowning, because beyond this point, you're like, oh yeah, okay, let's do it. The Fool, which is what follows the World, okay? When everything's wrapped up with the World card, no going back. The only way is forward. That's the Fool. The Fool is the next level. Starting fresh, starting over, new level, new place, new world. I have no idea what's going on, but I'm going to have fun with it. It's not, I have no idea what's going on, I can't see in front of me and I'm terrified. It's like, oh, I've never been here before, I have no idea what's going on, but let's see what happens. So it's a complete 180 in attitude. The Emperor could also be your energy. I'll clarify, and it could just be the fact that you're just finding your strength. You're just remembering who you are. And in the outcome, we have this Ace of Cups. Embracing this new beginning. It's your dream job with the Cups energy and the Star. It's your dream person. It's pregnancy, and it's marriage proposals, and it's new home, your dream home. It's a gift from God. That's what the Ace of Cups is. But you see how the water isn't choppy in the Ace of Cups. You learn to understand your emotions, because it's not just, you know, shutting them down or shutting them up. You're sitting with them with this Queen of Cups, and I feel like someone's helping you do that. Look at it. Look at the emotions. Where is this coming from? Why is this a fear? Understanding them so that you can embrace, accept, They no longer get in the way. They no longer interfere, but they're actually a source of strength and hope and optimism, right? Let's get more cards out here for you, Aries, and see what this is about. You have quite a few majors, so it can be anything, but whatever it is, it's a type of commitment with the Lovers there that's long-term, long-lasting. It can be about a new home for some of you. It can even be relocation to a different country. And it's like, I just, applied on a whim. I never thought I was going to get it, but here it is. Like I said, meeting your dream person or taking things to the next level with your person. It's about your dream job here. Fulfilling a dream of yours. So you'll know what this is. You'll have to tell me. So let's clarify here for Aries. So with the world in the current situation, we have Temperance. I hear ask and you shall receive. I also see the energy of Sagittarius. And again, we have a foreign aspect with Sagittarius, a foreign aspect to things, an exotic aspect to things, a new, unknown. With the Two of Swords as the challenge, we have the Seven of Swords. Yep. Self-sabotage, overthinking, procrastinating. It's a fear you don't even recognize as a fear. You're rationalizing things. The Queen of Cups in the foundation, we have the Five of Wands. Tension, conflict, chaos, inner conflict. Feeling under pressure. Feeling not good enough for some of you. With the Star in the past, we have the Six of Pentacles. Again, ask and you shall receive. You asked, convinced you are never going to receive this, and you did. And that's just what this is. Because you do deserve this. The Lovers crowning you, we have the Four of Swords. For some of you, it can be about healing a connection, reconciling, but it's mostly saying you're telling yourself you're not ready for this. You're telling yourself you need more time. And again, it's stagnant. You're trying to keep things as they are. You're trying to just copacetic, copacetic. I'm not ready. But that's a fear. It's not true, and that's just the bottom line. With the Moon in your near future, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Very nice. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Very practical, down to earth. The Eight of Wands, communication, yeah. Whatever you're doubting, I feel like around mid-month, this clarity with this full moon comes from this earth sign or this business person or this whatever this is, okay? That they're sending you communication with details. Or it's a contract, or it's paperwork for you to review, or it's letter-headed documents confirming everything. It's in print. It's in front of you. It's not just a promise. It's not just a verbal confirmation. It's not, you know what I mean? It's real. And I feel like that is what restores your confidence. That is what calms you down. Because you're doubting this. You're doubting this. You're telling yourself, this isn't true. This isn't true. This isn't happening. And so when this communication comes in, that's why it comes in as pentacles. It's real. It's concrete. You can touch it. You can feel it. You can read it. You can hear it if it's phone calls. But there's more. It's not just phone calls. It's writing. It's official. And how you see yourself with the Ten of Wands, we have the Three of Wands. You're in that whirlwind. You are like, I don't even know what's happening. Everything's changing. Definitely relocation happening for a lot of you. It can be in a different state. It can be overseas. Changing careers. It's a very big step. This could also be someone offering to invest in your business. And you thought, oh, I never expected this to be a business, let alone for it to do well. I just thought it was going to be a hobby. And here it is. I don't even know what's happening, but people are paying for me to travel here and there. People are paying for me to get resources. People are paying for me to get materials to do what I need to do. People are paying me and sending me, whatever, orders. And it's like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to ride that wave. That's basically what this is. with the Emperor in your environment, around the 3rd month, look, you're chill, okay? You're chill. You're like, okay, I got this. It's okay. Head down, just focus on the work, and you will be busy. Focusing on the work, focusing on the details, multitasking, making sure you're doing the best job possible, but it's very practical, it's very concrete, it's very factual. It's like the Emperor. But you're good, you're chill. You're on top of things now. I feel like you just need this, whatever this is, in writing. You just need to, like I said, just put one foot in front of the other. Just take a step in this direction. Just say yes and then see what happens. Just agree to meet this person. Just agree to have that sit down. Just agree to have that video call or whatever this is. That is the foot you need to put in front of the other, okay? And from there, you will have clarity, you will have confirmation, you will have clarification. It will be official, it will be in writing, it will be unquestionable. And it almost like from there, you're like, okay, I'm not sure what's going on here, but I can see it's real. So I can dive deeper into it. I can follow this through and see where it takes me. Right? This is where someone says, I want to fly you out here to meet you. And you're like, yeah, sure. No problem. Yeah, okay, no problem. Sure. And you're thinking, you know what, that's just BS. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen in my world. And a few days later, you get the tickets in the mail, or you get the tickets in your inbox. And you check it out online, and it's all confirmed, and it's all real. And you're like, oh, this is happening. Oh. You know what I mean? And then you get all hyped and motivated. The Fool in Hopes and Fears, we have the Two of Wands. I feel like once you have this confirmation around mid-month, whatever this confirmation is for you, it's a lot easier for you to leave the past behind and step into the future with this confidence. It's like it's a natural transition for you now, which is what it was supposed to be from the get-go, but you were fighting it. And then in the outcome with the Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the Magician. Aries, I don't know what you've been through. Under the Four of Wands, we have the Hierophant. Listen to me. This is not a one-time thing. This is a whole new level for you with this Hierophant. It's a whole new level, and it's here to stay. There's only room to grow. Like, trust me, you're not going to go back from this. It's not going to be a one-time thing. It's not going to be a one-off. It's not going to be a one-hit wonder. But I feel like the only way you're going to see that is by going with it, entertaining it, giving it some time to unfold, and you will receive the confirmation every step of the way. You see? I'm not making it up. Look at these cards. Every time you doubt it, you'll have confirmation. Every time you get in your feels and your emotions about it, you will have very real, very practical, something you can touch, feel, hold. Everybody can see it. Contract, money, recognition. And it's a whole new level for yourself with the Magician that you have created for yourself, that you have manifested. But you've been through so much in your life, Aries, that when things are going okay for you, you panic, because historically, every time you relaxed into something, it went downhill. Every time you allowed yourself to be happy and to say, okay, we're good, something happened and the rug got pulled from under you. I can see that fear. But Aries, take my word for it. I'm getting the chills. Take my word for it. This is a different ballpark with all these major arcana. Everything that you have gone through, it has tested you, it has broken you, it has pushed you. It just, you know, I don't have to tell you what you went through, okay? However, and I get chills again, you learned, Aries. You did not give up. You did not just sit there and take it. You learned. You said, okay, what do I need to do? And you became stronger. You became more resilient. You became wiser. You learned to be more reserved. You learned to take calculated risk, not to just venture out and hope for the best, right? You learned. So it's time for you to remember who you are, and to remember that you've been through so much ish, that you've been broken so many times and put yourself back together every single time, and every single time you came back stronger, that you can handle anything. So even if this was another thing that was a one-time thing, or it was gonna go away or whatever, you'll be okay. You've been through worse. You'll be okay. And I feel like as soon as you just kind of remember that, combined with this confirmation that you're receiving here, you're like, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. And you're coming back to yourself with that cheerful, funny, let's have some fun and see what happens. And no matter what happens, I'll be okay. I'll figure it out because I'm Aries. And that's what this is about. This is beautiful. This is like literally, it's coming full circle, and we're seeing it in the cards. Okay. So Aries, I'm so happy to see this for you because you have been through it. God, you have been through it. Things have been so unstable for you, and you learned to just expect everything to change. You learn not to get comfortable. You learn never to feel safe. Whatever you've been going through has been a ring of fire, and it's not the fun Johnny Cash kind, okay? That wasn't fun. That was, if you know the story of the song. But you know what I mean? It wasn't like, it was test after test after test. It hit your money. It hit your health. It hit your relationships. It hit your everything. And you are still standing. And you are still standing. And you've learned from every single test. So remember that, Aries, and give yourself some credit here. Come on now. This is very powerful reading. It's okay to get excited. Don't numb yourself. Don't numb yourself up, thinking there's no point in getting my hopes up because they're going to get crushed anyway. Don't do that to yourself. I feel like every time you'll try to do that, though, with that Four of Cups, you'll have confirmation right in front of you. The money is going to be in your bank account. That contract is still there. You still have contracts for the next 5 years. You still have this and that. You know what I mean? You are in this home. You still have the keys to that house. You're still making the payments. You still have that big, nice, beautiful car that you always wanted. It's there. It's in front of you. You can see it. And that will bring you back into creator mode. Okay, I got this. Let's do it. Let's keep going. And it'll just get easier. Okay? Oracle energy and advice for Aries for October. This is turning point for you. The month of October is a turning point for a lot of us, but for you especially. Look, we have ecstasy, yielding, rapture, and bliss. You were taught, you have learned that it's not okay to be happy. If you're happy, something bad's going to happen. That is what is now changing. So 27 adds up to a 9. That is what is now wrapping up. Jealousy, envy, punishment, changing course. You have been in this place of, why does this keep happening to me? Why do other people have everything going on? They got nothing, no problems. They have a job. They have money. They have the home they want. When is it my turn? You know? Well, here it is. Here it is. That is what is changing. Changing course. You'll never have to feel left behind. You're never going to have to feel left out. You're never going to have to feel singled out. You're never going to have to feel like you're on your own, no one cares. Keep getting the chills in your reading. This is powerful. Burnt by the sun, ambition, extension, and reach. You have learned not to go too close to that sun. Don't be too happy. Don't be too confident. Don't get cocky. Don't get comfortable. Don't laugh too hard. That is what is changing. Free will, sovereignty, independence, free spirit. Change that is bringing you independence. Change that is putting that crown back on your head, Aries. Change that is reminding you the free spirit that you are. The initiator, the innovator, the leader. Everything that happened to you happened to bring you back to yourself, and not only that, but a much stronger, a much wiser version of yourself. Okay? If you feel comfortable sharing, you resonate with the reading and you feel comfortable sharing, let me know. Okay, if you resonate with the reading, how you resonate with the reading, because this is so powerful and this is so beautiful that I really hope that it reaches and it resonates with as many of you as possible. If you know an Aries going through this, please share the video with them. They need to see this. Okay? But I'm going to leave it here. I genuinely hope this helps, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful month. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay? And not just this month. This is just the beginning. So I'm going to leave it there. Have a great one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.